Motorists flocking to Washington State to flee Metro Vancouver gas prices. So for most of you that don't know, Washington State's a stone throw away from, if you're living in the Vancouver area, in the lower mainland area, you're pretty much on the parallel there. So what's happening? There was another news media source saying that this was a fabricated story and that this is not really happening. So this man with British Columbia tags on it, on his vehicle, has got the British Columbia tags. This has been photoshopped to put the fake license plate on. This man isn't really standing there. This is a ghost. And that vehicle doesn't exist, and this is in Canada. This is what they're trying to say, but no, I believe. The traffic, the roads, the border lineup, nothing stops a significant number of drivers from crossing into Washington State to fill up their tanks with cheap American gasoline. I'd say 90% of BC plates driven through are coming for gas, a member of U.S. Customs and Border Protection said Tuesday. Some of them say they're driving for 40 minutes and have been idling for an hour, waiting to pass through customs. Wow. It's only been thus, but with gas prices in Vancouver at $1.50 a liter! That's regular gas, that's not Supreme. Going to Bellingham, Washington, where it's 90 cents a liter in Canadian pennies, is pretty attractive. In other words, you save almost $50 every time you fill an 80-liter tank in Bellingham instead of Metro Vancouver, even with a 77-cent loonie. We try to come here and fill up every week, if we can, Wendy Baskin said. She filled her Honda Odyssey at the Bilious Fair Costco in Bellingham. We live in White Rock, and it's easy to jump down here, even with the exchange rate. We save so much money. Coming for further afield, Van Farbro said he gets upset at the price per liter in Burnaby. I'm ticked off, he said, after filling his Mazda 3. Where I live, it's a bit hard getting here, and then every 2 or 3 months, I should do it more often, but it's 100% worthwhile. Washington State gas prices aren't even that cheap relative to the rest of the U.S., depending on fluctuations. A gallon of gas in Bellingham can be anywhere from 20% higher than the U.S. average, according to GasBuddy, which publishes real-time gas prices from all over North America. Yet, pump prices in Bellingham are a steal compared to with the dizzying dollar heights a liter of gas in Vancouver occupies. Blame taxes, lack of refining and pipeline capability, and high markup, said Toronto-based Doug McD, senior petroleum analysis with GasBuddy. Metro Vancouver has the highest gas price in North America, he said. I would say that in the Western Hemisphere, except there are some islands in the Caribbean, but in Canada, the United States, and Mexico, you're not a 60 cent, you are it. A 60-cent difference between the price per liter in Vancouver and Bellingham is an eye-popping, nothing short of that. So, basically, this is it, people. We need to stimulate our economy. Interest rates are going to go up because we're so heavily dependent on the housing and student loans and consumer debt, unsecured debt, credit cards, lines of credit. Because our economy is based off a debt structure and not producing and manufacturing and exporting like we did, we need to stimulate the economy. So raising gas prices is one thing. Another thing to raise prices on is the price of food. And another thing to raise prices on is everything that you need to live as a human being, right? So you'll see a lot of lobbyists saying, oh, we're doing this to promote clean driving, ride a bike, and blah, blah, blah. It's a bunch of crap. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. How is this being a toll on your wallets? Up here in Merritt, still 120 or 119 the other day. I picked up gas. So, I'm in the middle of nowhere. So, it's good up here for gas. And plus, I'm never in traffic living here. And I fill up maybe a half a tank every month. I don't need a full tank here to go back and forth, 2 kilometers back and forth from my shop here to my house. So, let me know what you guys think. Comment below. I like to know. I'm thinking, my theory is they need to stimulate the economy. They need to revenue somewhere. And I think raising the price of gas, food, all these amenities that we need to survive are going to basically go up in price because there's no other way to do it. Unless we build a factory building cars again and manufacturing the doors here, manufacturing the rubber for the tires, manufacturing everything, assembling it in Canada, then exporting it all over the world. But I don't think we're going to do that. Even solar cars, electric cars, I don't think we're going to be doing any of that. If we could get on, if we could get on board now doing it while still cheap, the technology is pretty much primitive, we can start building up towards it. But we're not even doing that. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Thanks for watching.